Hey guys, it's LaurenV here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about a more serious subject. Bullying! Bullying sucks. We know this. And I'm going to talk to you guys about being a bully and being the bullyee and what to do about it. Now, I have never been a bully in my life. I have gossiped, because we're all guilty of that, but that's probably the worst thing I've ever done. I'm gonna tell you guys about my story. I was bullied since age 4, junior kindergarten, and it wasn't on a daily basis until 3rd grade. When kids turn 8, they become really bratty and mean until they're pretty much an adult. And I got made fun of my looks and stuff. In grade 1 it was my teeth. I lost my first 2 front ones and they grew in big, and then I lost the rest of mine, so people called me Beaver. How original. Looking back at it now, it was silly to get upset over it, but I was 6, of course it pissed me off, you know? And in grade 3 to like the older grades in elementary school, I got bullied for being anorexic. I'm not in fact anorexic, never was. I just have high metabolism, but people saw that I was skinny and they made fun of it, which is really rude, because if I was anorexic, that would mean I would have a mental disease, and that's people making fun of a mental disease. What I did have, though, is anxiety disorder. Just a bit of a disorder. Wasn't anything major, but I did freak out in class a lot and stuff, like crying and screaming and such, and that really sucked for me because people made me a target, and they'd say anything to get me upset. And if they saw I was upset, they would feel the power off of it. It's like they were feeding off me like a vampire feeding off blood, you know? And they're building themselves up over me getting upset. They made fun of my big eyes, which I actually really love. I've always embraced that, and that never bothered me, but people calling me anorexic and people calling me ugly, like ugly is such a strong word. Ugly is like love and hate. It's that strong of a word, and I suggest that no one uses that word because it's just terrible. Don't describe someone's outsides as ugly. If they're beautiful on the outside, or even if they're ugly on the outside, they're only ugly if they are ugly on the inside. Doesn't matter what the outside looks like. Okay? And pretty much in grade 7, you know, all the bigger girls had boobs since they were 5, because that was just from fat, it wasn't from hormones. In grade 7, I had A32 boobs, and people sexually harassed me. They said that I was flat-chested, they called me indented chest and everything, and that really hurt because I was a girl. I wanted boobs. Every girl wants boobs. But it doesn't matter now because basically every year and a half on average I grew a bra size, and I am now a D34 and I love my boobies, you know? Every girl should love her boobies, even if they're A or even E. E's huge, but if you have those, love them too. That's a good message to send out to you girls. Love your boobs. But yeah, that hurt me too, and that was sexual harassment, which is really wrong in my book too. And then I stayed at that same elementary school my whole life. It was the local elementary school. Then I went to the local high school for the first 2 years, so grade 9 and 10. People made fun of my face there, and I'm not gonna just like say specifically what or whatever, but it hurt me a lot, and it sucks because it still eats away at me. And I went to the biggest high school in the downtown city for grade 11, and I'm going back for grade 12, and I'm gonna finish up high school and I'm gonna graduate If I get all 8 credits this year, which I will, I'm gonna graduate and it'll all be over with. I've been bullied at this new high school too, the 3rd school I've ever been to in my whole life. I'm still getting bullied, but there's 185 days in the next school year, and I'm gonna survive it. And I'm gonna survive it the best I can, because a lot of people have to survive. A lot of you guys who are being bullied, you guys cut, you guys cry, you guys even attempt suicide or do actually succeed with suicide. Like, there's a lot of gay kids in the media who have been to high school and they never completed high school because they killed themselves, and that's really sad to me, and it hurts me a lot because I'm all for the gay community. I'm all for human rights, not gay rights, but human rights, you know? If you're homophobic or racist or discriminatory against any stereotypes or any type of lifestyle, or if you make fun of somebody's mental, emotional, or physical disabilities, or simply their looks or the way they act, or if you're jealous of them and you try to bring them down with hate, all of those things are so wrong. Those are all forms of hate, and I do not support that. I think it's really wrong, and I think you should talk to those kids who don't have much friends, and you should open doors for random people and just be nice in your high school that you go to. And maybe high school and maybe life in total can be a way more peaceful experience if we all did that. And let me tell you something. You could be the reason that somebody commits suicide if you are a bully. You bullies should just stop. And I know it's human nature that bullying will always happen, but I wish it would stop, because people are killing themselves and it's ridiculous that society has came to that point. But to those people who get bullied, a lot of the kids who bully you are popular, and they're popular because they skip class all the time to go smoke weed or go smoke cigarettes, and all those kids who are skipping class, they're not going to get anywhere in life. You're going to come back to your town in 10 years and see that they're working at the local McDonald's, or maybe they're even a hooker. You don't know. They're not going to be successful. So you kids who are being bullied, just remember that you're going to see those bullies and they're going to become nothing in life. And as long as you keep your head held high and go to class and work hard in life, you will become better than them. Make that your goal. Make that your goal to survive if you have to. Because I know it's so hard to survive 4 years of high school. It's only 4 years, but they're the toughest 4 years. I don't know why people call it the best years of life, because it's not. But I'm gonna go now, guys, because this video is getting a bit long. But thank you guys for watching, and like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and stay strong. Really, stay strong. Thanks, guys.